I know.
Affiliated to the governor will win everything. And you people are complaining about Wike. Is this not worse than Wike?
Is it affiliated to the governor?
Really? So who is the party affiliated to? You don't even know the chairman of the party.
I'm asking now.
It's affiliated to the governor. It's affiliated to the governor. That's the governor's political tool.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, you're just telling me now. I don't know.
Really?
You're just telling me now.
Oh, that's it, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
really? Oh, my goodness.
No. Oh, yes.
So you people too,
Lord.
have become hegemons like you are blaming Wike for. Isn't it? Isn't it?
No.
Really?
That is wrong.
Why?
That is wrong.
Why?
Because, yes, that is wrong. Yes,
Tell me.
Wow. I think I need to.
I know.
Affiliated to the governor will win everything. And you people are complaining about Wike. Is this not worse than Wike?
Is it affiliated to the governor?
Really? So who is the party affiliated to? You don't even know the chairman of the party.
I'm asking now.
It's affiliated to the governor. It's affiliated to the governor. That's the governor's political tool.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, you're just telling me now. I don't know. You're just telling me now.
Oh, that's it, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
really? Oh, my goodness.
No. Oh, yes.
So you people have become hegemons like you are blaming Wike for. Isn't it? Isn't it?
No.
Really?
That is wrong.
Why?
That is wrong.
Why?
Because, yes, that is wrong. Yes,
Tell me.
God. This guy. Well. On the flip side, it's a good day. It's a good time to be alive. I don't know, man. If you are a human, well, anyway, I can't speak for everybody, but if you are in Nigeria, and you are alive. Ah, well, unless you fall into the category of those that don't want to go back. Because if you are looking back, and that will help you to just look far. And if you look far, just assuming 100 years from now, and then you have to look back to today and look at us. Ah, God, crazy, man. It's crazy. Anyway, welcome to Other Politics. Whew. I need to watch them again.
I know.
Affiliated to the governor will win everything. And you people are complaining about Wike. Is this not worse than Wike?
Is it affiliated to the governor?
Really? So who is the party affiliated to? You don't even know the chairman of the party.
I'm asking now.
It's affiliated to the governor. It's affiliated to the governor. That's the governor's political tool.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, you're just telling me now. I don't know. You're just telling me now.
Oh, that's it, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
really? Oh, my goodness. Oh, yes. So you people have become hegemons like you are blaming Wike for. Isn't it? Isn't it?
No.
Really?
That is wrong.
Why?
That is wrong.
Why?
Because, yes, that is wrong. Yes,
Tell me.
I cry, sir. It's crazy. Ah. Hey, that's what they make me cry.
I know.
Affiliated to the governor will win everything. And you people are complaining about Wike. Is this not worse than Wike?
Is it affiliated to the governor?
Really? So who is the party affiliated to? You don't even know the chairman of the party.
I'm asking now.
It's affiliated to the governor. It's affiliated to the governor. That's the governor's political tool.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, you're just telling me now. I don't know. You're just telling me
Really? Oh, that's it, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
really? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yes.
So you
Oh,
people
my
too,
good Lord.
you
Oh,
people too have
man.
become hegemons like you are blaming Wike for. Isn't it? Isn't it?
No, that is
Really?
wrong.
Why?
That is wrong.
Why?
Because, yes, that is wrong. Yes,
Tell me.
Why? 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 Yeah? Oh man. It's just hmm. Oh my shame. That's what my Yoruba people will talk. It will make me dey cry. It's just whew. In fact, I need to hear
I
that.
know.
Affiliated to the governor will win everything, and you people are complaining about Wike. Is this not worse than Wike?
Is it affiliated to the governor? Rufai, do you have your facts
Really?
that the party
So
is affiliated
who
to
is
the
the party
governor?
affiliated to? You don't even know the
No,
chairman of
I'm
his party.
asking now.
He's affiliated to the governor. He's
I
affiliated to the
don't know
governor.
him.
That's the governor's political tool.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, you're just telling me now. I don't know. You're just telling me now.
Really? Oh, that's it, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
really?
damn.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So you
Oh,
people
my good
too,
Lord.
you
Oh,
people too have become hegemons like you are blaming Wike for. Isn't it? Isn't it?
No,
Really?
that is wrong.
Why?
That is wrong.
Why?
Because, yes, that is wrong. Yes,
Tell me.
What a time. What a time, man. What a time to be alive. What a freaking time. Whew. I don't even know what to talk. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to talk for real. Just too much. It's just freaking too much. And in a space of what? How many seconds is that video? 52 seconds. Let's say 50 seconds. Man us and take the concluding shenanigan sound. Boy, I mean, Abby, man, I did cry, I did laugh. I swear to God, I don't know, man. It's just too much. It's too much. It's too much, man. Because for those of us we like to they go back or we won't go back. Once you go back a little bit, you don't even need to go far now. Say, I'll go back a little bit, like a couple of months ago, a few years ago. You will ask yourself, is Rufai, aka Arise, are they now on Wiki side? Because I don't get it. But that's not even it though. The class, so I don't know if anybody is paying attention, right? It's as if anybody where they come Arise now, if they come say, okay, this is a show. Let's go have fun. Let's go fight. Let's go attack. Let's just go and just 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 ridicule TV for what it is. So that's exactly what played out. The fight was so his head is so fine his ass. You don't get carried away. No one know when it begins. I think the longer version of that video. At the point, we can say, talk to me, talk like, who the fuck are you? Who are you? Before I say, talk to me. I mean, that again tells you everything. Why, when I tell you, see, make una know they watch all these people. Even though I know it's impossible at this point in our life, it's impossible. Say, talk to who are you? Nobody's supposed to come there to talk to you. But anyway, it just ah, everyone just the catch cruise for Nigeria. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. So it go back just for those of us we won't go back. We like to dey go back, right? In the spirit of going back. There's a reason why they do. Well, so roughly nine be this so. Ah, na my Igbo wa hang for my ear to say that voice. Now, for those of us we won't go back, in the spirit of going back, you have to go back to 1949. There was a book that was written 1949. To Nigeria, to Nigeria don't pop up. And politics, I remember when you said Wike was going to become a nobody after election. Ah, God, God. Oh, so you dey go back. Let me start from there. So you dey go back. You like to go back. Ah, so Naija, I remember it very well. I no go remember. Yeah, I have the platform. Everything what they talk. Now life. So there's even I don't need to remember. It is recorded. So I remember. Don't worry now. I don't know why you say that. Look, we see the 2023 election. 2023 election is not over until a day after 2027 election, right? Are you still going to be relevant? Don't get it wrong, right? Right. But what you don't understand is that in this game where the left winning day, right? What is relevance to him? Why do you think that the guy see the fight? Talking about relevance. Eh? He used to have a band, remember? Talking about going back. He used to have a band like he get his own Jackson 5 band, which mean that a famous hit track. Yendeba, Yendeba. So tonight, I get it. We are still in the conversation. It's a story, that's what I keep telling you. It's a story. We are human. We are telling a story, and that's the important. You have to go back, and I'm glad that you begin to understand going back. Anyway, um, before so is there still cruising, still causing trouble until we can die of old age. I agree. No, 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 no. No, 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 die. I don't think. Okay, let's slow it down now. Slow it down tonight. Just slow down, slow down. Is it causing trouble? I don't know if it's causing trouble or he's been trouble. Now they feel the trouble now. As far as the way me they see him, I don't think he's the one causing trouble. Although in the try project them as if na trouble in the country, no in the trouble. No, they don't. In empire don't go, and he could not imagine that it's going to end as soon as he's finished. Just like I dey always use 400-meter analogy, right? Being a governor, being in a political space, in an elective position, right? And I think that's why Bola Tinubu is a unique specimen in our history. I will remind me before I finish. I will tell you why I thought Bola Tinubu is a unique specimen. It's a man to be studied. Now, in an elective politics, right? An elective position is just like 400-meter. The 400-meter race, that place where you bend down, when you say on your mark, that's also your ending point. It's right there. If you look back, you say you don't finish. But you go cruise. How you cruise around, how you distribute your efforts, right? How you distribute your efforts, now go determine your ending. So your beginning, you dey see your ending from your beginning. That's what I'm trying to say. That's elective politics. That day where they elect you, you don't see your ending. You don't see your ending. Unless you are people like Tinubu, you are like people like Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, George Bush, Obasanjo to some extent. Uh, we go see the strength that their longevity from afar, right? Until they die, which is where you speak to what you said that until they die. Wike don't fall into that category. I don't see we becoming only and never elected position again. Nor he even having a political family or not to talk of an empire like Tinubu, right? It cannot build a I don't see him building a political soldiers that can keep him relevant. What do I mean by keeping relevant? That even if he's not in office, if you look around from Senate to governor, was okay, that's a wicked boy, right? Just like Tinubu, just like Obasanjo, right? When you go say Obi and Ezekwesili and so on, so on, so on, right? Wike is not that person. Wike will end up just like his predecessors, Odili. Again, go back and study Odili time and Obasanjo. Wetin Wike they do now? No, they na like 3.0. The ego end up the same thing like Amechi. Amechi do more than wetin Wike they do so. It's just that it's not dramatic. You know how drama to him own. You understand? So now the drama after is isn't they relevant. Wike is fighting for his political life. What become of him after second term? Where his money will will get that kind of money again? Or his money will no longer relevant? Because if you go back to PDP, I don't see him, even if nature take Atiku out, there's a man called Bala Mohammed. He's still there. Now, let me not go away from today's conversation, which is noise and signal and all this thing that is going on. So, Naija, listen, I'm glad that you come out that you have registered you are registered as a student today. Good boy. So, let me go back to your tweet, your this thing. Say until weekend, and I said, okay, ABC to Naija, Wike is in the last chance salon. He better pray Tinubu does not kick him out of it. No, 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 no. It cannot kick him out. He is very useful. You just pay attention, which is what I want to talk about today. Just listen. Tinubu is out of the country. All of a sudden, nobody care talks is talking about his performance, his record, what he's going to do, blah blah. Nobody for everybody forget about the administration or the party. It's now wicked. I don't think you understand how important that is. And that is why Bola Tinubu is putting him there. So when Tuna just is causing trouble, I see it along that line. He's causing trouble in his own house. He's giving people like Atiku and the rest of them PDP. So if you look at, I think I come on my glasses so that I go feel the read. I know one brighten the screen of my phone. After they drink Gary, making man no blind, they say na Gary Kosa. Now, the trouble wey in dey cause na for Atiku and the rest because if you pay attention, is they are revisiting 2023 all over again. When I'm India talking about Wike, Bode George, and the rest, they're talking about how he betrayed their high yes, he know anybody apology. Uncle. Again, we the people are the victim, which is what I want to talk about. All these are noise. Right? All of a sudden we forget that we are hungry. All of a sudden we forget about the second. It's just, I mean, so in that regard, Wike is very important. No, we should ask ourselves, if to say Wike no there this administration, who for them play role of distraction? Who? You understand? So he is useful in that regard. So, and because money still there and to attract the media and shenanigan, and he can contribute to the next campaign. So he go still get position for the next if they come back again, regardless of what position they're going to give him. So I don't think they will keep. It's very relevant. Now him be the main distractor of this administration. So it's needed. So once Wike is removed as a minister, people will forget about him. Then yes, I agree. But that's why I say he doesn't even have a political family to continue his legacy or to continue to point out to. Ovie, how you dey take run 400 meter? The first time I compete for that event, I no finish. I no fit finish the race. I gas out, my guy. In fact, no go there. That's a conversation you don't want to start here. The reason I want to talk about my first love. That's a conversation you don't want to. But it's a lot. It's a very fun event. Now for men, not for boys. Say to Nigeria, say I'll come back to that 400. How I mean the first day with me why I run and I think I run a 50 in Ibadan Liberty Station. I no go forget, and that was the first time I run over a 300 meter because all my training is running for 300 meter. After I finished that race, I think I finished second. I don't know myself. I don't know where I did. I was like I don't know. I now later I begin hear noises around me and I asked my time, they say na 50 and I asked what is the world record? They say it was 40, well, it was 43 then. You know, was it 43? I mean 40, yeah, it was 43, still Michael Johnson. And I just couldn't comprehend it. I couldn't make sense out of it. Like how? Based on waiting I dey feel. And it took me like 48 hours for me to feel a little bit normalcy in the way I see things or reason. So I get you. But that's another way entirely. That's another conversation. Tonight, just AB, by the time Tinubu throw him out, Wike would have planned where to land. It's not that's the question now. Now you if you look at this, if you look at the political terrain, where is he going to land? Is he going to land outside outside space where Amechi is right now? Remember, it took Odili time for him to the hear him again, thanks to his wife. Well, you can say maybe Wiki said don't position his wife to play that role, right? Maybe in the study Odili. So where he will land, but don't forget where power they go. Power is going back to North. If we want to go by the agreement we will have to sign with them. So it's not a VP candidate per se, based on the kind of destruction being done, he has embarked on to get to where he is right now, right? But again, it's politics. Anything is possible. But I just don't see. I don't see anything, especially when you don't have any state under your control. You don't have soldiers. So I don't get it. I don't see where after the next administration, I ain't go to recover. But we'll see. We will see. As again, na politics. Now, do we need distraction? There are many things to distract Nigeria. Even you too, you be distraction at this point. That's why I don't dey see you now to Nigeria. Distraction. What do you mean with the way everything at distraction you are right, including you. You understand? Now, talking about looking back, right? You have to go back to there's a book that was written in 1949 by a man called George Orwell. To Nigeria, maybe they live for a street there, you don't know. A British guy, I think, if I'm not mistaken, George Orwell, 1984. If you read that book, which is looking back, you will know, you understand it. As the man was literally talking about today, every day of today, and that will give you a glimpse of where tomorrow is going to be. Then you now go back, eh, and study the text of Kwame Nkrumah's speech of 1963 in Addis Ababa. Then that fear where you they get to Nigeria, that fear where you they get, you go know say we are already in it. You they think of you are still mad that we are not thinking of prevention. Man, it's too late. We are already in. Now when it will happen or how it will happen to come wipe us out, that's where we are. You understand? That's why at times when they talk say you know they look back, when they say go back. If you go back, you understand the cost that is so dear to your heart, which is us, to have term security. You understand that we have missed that road. So again, when you go back to the past, when you study the past, You understand when show they say our military na machinery, you go understand that. Because all you need to do is to ask yourself question. How come our military no fit manufacture knockout? I don't know why brother they have knockout when we dey grow up for South Africa knockout. We say we dey use brain. You know, if you ride bicycle those days or machine, the spokes of bicycle those days, when you lose and comot, you go make sure say space dey inside. You go tie rubber and snail. You fill that space so with matches. Draw the nail with the resistance of the rubber under am. Bam, you knack am for ground. You go shout. Right? Our Nigerian people, Nigerian military no fit figure am out. And you know ask yourself why. That means we are not free. That means everything the organization called military, eh? The blueprint that people they tell us how to do uniform to wear, when to do, how to when to practice, what to lecture, and every other thing that you can think of. And that goes everywhere. That's why I think I don't know if you listened to me yesterday. I put it out there that Britain, where the country where you do, we not get nuclear weapon. Technically speaking, you guys don't have a nuclear weapon because when a nuclear weapon is being operated by the United States of America as we speak today. So we not get that. So the world, the world, is far beyond the way you think say you see. You know, we are already gone. But where Wike is getting his money from? Does he have a refinery? Haba, AB. I don't think that is the. If you want to get to that question, ask yourself in the whole 36 states, forget North now, Nigeria, the 17 states, how come outside Bola Ahmed Tinubu, since the beginning of this Fourth Republic, which other governor they always say, I won't become president, even before I finish administration? Just if you think back, it's Odili. Rumor has it that former debtor James Ibori wanted to, but he never get there because they kidnap him for London. Two Nigeria friends. Odili, Amechi, Wike now. There is too much money in that state. You know the kind royalty where even they come legally for all this oil company. Outside that, then the illegal ones. So all the things say that they thief oil, it is only military for federal they can't thief am. Whether they accuse Fulani, Aboki, they can't get oil well for them. I don't even know where to Nigeria come from, say, but I'm 100% sure in Abakasi. Obasanjo just said them out. Whether they say the certain people are stupid, now lie. Do you know how many oil well all those guys they get, legally or illegally? You think say any ship could come carry oil for Niger Delta without the governor of any governor of those river area no go know? How you want to do am? You think they are that stupid and daft? Hell no. So money where they come from that assets alone. Now in the mixture, anybody where the president he added that place to make sure he check mate and cocktail that president governor where they rule that state. How did we get his second term if you don't go back with Buhari? If you remember, during that time, Buhari said they come commission stuff. Now, I'm not talking about second time, my first term. You do anyhow, you see anyhow, because the presidency is eyes fixed there because they know how much they come. It's just that they cannot account for in total. So I say now, when I say now only Tinubu for Lagos, I mean, you can say now they rule Lagos for the past 25 years anyway. There's money there too. So, but why you see say Lagos State is well coordinated, it's just because of the structure. Now I'm talking about two Nigeria going back, right? If you look at where population is dense, right, and you see say one government they hold them down, it has to come in form of like you have to appear like a totalitarian in what we call central governance, which is what the Chinese is their trademark going back to 12th century. All the dynasty can't reach today, right? And if you want to view them, Even America, 300 million people, they no get one governance. Every state has its own governance. But again, you have to mirror it to California, one of the biggest states in America, the richest. Now, totalitarian government they get. Now Democrats. If you are not a Democrat, forget it. You don't even dream it. So that's what Lagos is doing. And Lagos also is taking their experience from before. It's the first colony. And that's what they are fighting for in a way. They have their own autonomy. It has to be totalitarian. Look at the Catholic organization. Even though where they for Rome has it now, your state country, but it's a country. So everything has its own rules. So when you see say we they get wahala like this, you understand. And again, another thing we need to just advantage in this what states have. That's why they advocate for dual sovereignty. The reason why this elite they have all of us in chocolate, it is because their source of power is from one place. Oh yeah. Everybody make money from oil directly or indirectly. So when people with the light us the regional government was better, it is because they are billionaire, they are successful people in every region who don't necessarily depend on the central government to be successful. So there was a competition. But today, no. You either behave, or if you misbehave, you end up outside, which is what Wike is fighting not to stay inside, which is what Amechi will not see him again. He's outside. So by the time we have state sovereignty, my guy, that you go understand. Even though we don't have individuals who can practice they make money without the government, the state will come be raised. State go say they get money where they go to choose person sent to go become president. Not just one state, not just two states. The competition will kind of, in a way, balancing go there. So most of my opinion are due to examine what has happened in the past, as far back as from the first man. So then, when the person make you look back, why you can't just take am as if look back, all you see in your back na negative? Because that's how you sound. You see everything for the past is negative. Again, you have to go back to 1984 by George Orwell, right? When the central, when the party, that's what they use in that Oceanian example where they use for 1984. When the party is in charge, the goal is to control information of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. How did they do them? How they need to shape history, to tell you where to start your history from, to be distort and be misinform how history take represent, because that's how you sound, right? And once they achieve that, they control your present, what you see today via your television, your newspaper, the social media today. Once they dilute that with download it to, already you know what your tomorrow feels like. That's the whole idea of Big Brothers. Know what you think, and all that. And again, you have to also go back in the days. This is a dream of past leaders to know what their subject thinks. Now, when we talk about subject, you know the things in now people like me and you. No, government doesn't give a fuck about what we think. What we think, no people fly. You know, now, people like Wiki, people like Dangote, people like Wiki, people who are the elite that we talk about, who has power to influence and coerce people. What do they think about? That's what this game is about. Not me and you. Your queen mother, your queen mother, the woman that you are loyal to, than Nigeria itself. Even though they come antagonize us, say you love Nigeria. That woman that you subject your sovereignty to before she go, talking about Elizabeth, right? One of her pain before she died over Brexit. Talking about Brexit to Nigeria, I hope you are listening. One of her pain over Brexit is that there was too much information at the base. Una to know more than una supposed to know. So they lost control. And that's why control. And to them, that's why they lost it. But that's just by the way. If you go now where they like consume CNN, if you pay attention, a couple of days ago, Hillary Clinton was on CNN almost crying. that they lost control of the internet, they lost control of information. She was almost kind of emotional. But what I want you to go research, don't take it from me verbally, just like the author where you disagree with. Nobody say people disagree yourself. That's not even disagreement. The author man where say they lie. He said it. Don't take my word verbally. Go and do your research. Go do your research, right? About all these things. The whole point of Brexit is to weaken Europe. Because you see the things British they still get power, principles they still get power. No, they be mumu like Nigerian politicians. They all say yes sir, yes sir, yes sir to America, to Washington DC. Every fucking one of them, every one of them, from the throne to the House of Lords. How na they call up? Every one of them, they are just like Nigerian leader as we speak today. Because they were bought, they don't buy them finish. Every one of them. Every institution where everything where you they eat do now. 60% of what you do now, Americans you they pay in Britain. So you say UK has its own nuclear weapon, but they choose to buy the trending nuke from the. He said they choose. It's my problem. That's my problem with all this our Nigerian diaspora. You don't even pay attention to where you don't know where your own village, your own house where you they live. What be then choose? Then get choice. Eh? You get something. They go say no, let I go buy this one. That does not even make sense. It does not even make sense. Not be only them. I don't tell una before say una no get 5G. Una think say na igbo and dey smoke. I hope say una don confirm am today. Una 5G na just picture. I tell una say German constitution na America write am. They think say na igbo and dey smoke. Today they gree say otherwise. Just pay attention with everything wey dey happen today. No, you wey no dey look back today, you go understand say anywhere you turn, America dey slap you back and forth. He say America get you can get you weapon. Like really, how do you sound? So okay, it is a system or person. I mean, Awolowo participated in the 60 and 66 regional government, also in the Gowon military government, and Awolowo performed. It is the mindset, not necessary system. What is the mindset? See everything that we know today now. What did they teach us? Just see it from that angle. So the mindset you have, right, was orchestrated for you to have that kind of mindset. So if you want to narrow it down to that, but now system, before you can fit into the system, you have to pass through some criteria. You have to go through their way of reasoning. And again, this is what Tunaja is failing to get when looking at the past. When is the Chinese people know they did it? No, you cannot. If you need to understand that the Chinese leadership hierarchy is run by bureaucrats, right? Just like us, when we say American and military industrial complex from the deep state, which is the industrial, look at the international policy. You understand in Nigeria, you go say, okay, the military elite here and there, the business guy, the oral politician. In China, now bureaucrats. And before you become bureaucrat, before you even serve in that capacity, before you even serve in government, you have to pass through exam. And that exam again is dated back to, I think, their dynasty. Again, history, you have to, you can't just go in like a system. So you have to understand the system and operation. And again, that's why the question where I asked our guest was centered around which you just talked so in the 60s. When I asked, at what point did America take over the leadership, take over Nigeria from Britain? Which is exactly now. If you remember, it was that chaos time. Not just in Nigeria, all over the world. That's why I say we are not special. Just look around you. Malaysia that we see today, if you need to see what they sacrificed, America run them from that time till early 90s, I mean mid 90s, when the president where they put there through via coup, on the media say no go implement their IAF policy again. They say they take him out. They are the same process they brought him in. All this happened in the 60s, not be just us. So the coup that you see, the Gowon come, if you remember, and our guest was making case that maybe Aaron actually take us to unity government and Gowon. All these were in the 60s. Because now unity government now be American way of understanding, making things easy. No be now wey be say they don't dey supplicated, they don't care about which kind of government you run. They go follow you run am. So now system, they build that system. Again, you have to go and study Obasanjo role, right? After during this role, he was given a position at the African American Initiative, something something in New York. He was making speech all over the place. What was the contribution to the constitution that we are talking about today? Because at that time they take kill Murtala Mohammed. Murtala Mohammed when they invite come America when he no gree go, they tell am say okay fine. When he come up for power, Obasanjo come, the 14, she na 49 abi 50 items or 15 people wey dem bring to draft the constitution. What did they do? Yeah, they have been introducing about 20 items that we don't understand up to today. So the system, you cannot serve in the system. That's why they see people like them will be, they will never tell you that I want to destroy the system. They will tell you the system is corrupt. In other words, I can serve the system better than this guy. So the mindset that I think we are operating, all of us go to the same school and at the same thing they teach us. Again, which is where I kind of like I'm angry with to Nigeria. Everything we dey learn now wetin dem wan make we learn. Like when I mean we, I'm not just talking about we Nigeria. Fucking the almost the whole world as we speak today, all the curriculum, everything was pushed by these people. And that's where Chinese differ. That's where India differ. Everybody they twitch implement some of their parts to actually coherent with what is going on today. But we wholeheartedly, everything about all this Western, every goddamn thing, the way we fuck, the way we shit, the way we eat, everything, everything. This is not who we used to be. So that's where the character, where you are trying to, you are alluding to mindset. What kind of mindset our people used to have for them to be able to come up with such an empire, such an organization, right? Such civilization, such science, such engineering, such craft. What kind of mindset did they used to have? That's what we lost to colonialism, not material things. So when they say go back, let's go and study our mindset of yesterday and put it side by side on our mindset today and see if there's any adjustment to be made so that we can stand a chance. So what he said about going back to our past governance system, that is what I had an issue. Okay, you have an issue with because all other nations that have emerged crafted something different from the yeah you Sunanja, the idea when they say different, it wasn't 100% different. Not just most all those state countries when you use an example, they never abandon who they were 100% in terms of governing system. Who does that? How do you even stand a chance to even be different or be complete? When if your governing system is predicated 100% on somebody else's, then you are done. You are done. Or like you just think there's a little bit of that. That's why you don't know. Nobody understand how Chinese run their government. Everybody when they talk, just propagate and everybody talk what they talk. It go back to who they used to be. When they say go back, they don't say maybe you go carry the totality of yesterday. It's not even possible. How you go to practice the totality of yesterday when all of us not even we are not alive at that time? So some things that's why they talk. So anytime when they come platform like that is beyond me or you. Just you have to use a very broad spectrum. Who is this man talking? At what level? You have to meet in some kind of level. Don't be every time you go dissect everything like a nursery school person. At times, he could just say something. He expects you to go further with that, and that's what that going back is all about. There's no way you can form a brand. No. Just mention one. Even though all the nations of the world are colonized, America that is just an adventure of few Europeans. Because again, you have to go back, right? If they have it that by 1400, the mid 1400, the total population of North and South America are like 150 million people. 150 million people. 100 years later, 100 years later, they reduce down to 50 million. How did that happen? They were reduced to 50 million later. How? You ask that, you don't ever ask yourself, that's the change of them. So that one will come make you the question yourself. Am I really from this place? If you want to even go that deep, who am I? If they feel change a full two continents like that within a space of 100 years, how? A lot of massacre, both born and unborn. And you now think with all those history abound to people, made them come they do things 100%. No, countries that are doing things 100% American water, go ask them. Everybody go they use Saudi Arabia as an example. Yeah, no, Saudi Arabians are not free. Again, we they look things from our poor level. No, when you are a billionaire, when you are a businessman, or you are a person to be reckoned with, then you understand what freedom is about. How can a country that's so rich Saudi Arabia, but they cannot even produce their own matches? Why? Oh, you are so rich, you want everything where you they do, make people they do it for you. And that means they will kill you quick. They will kill you quick. So country who they where they force them follow their rule. As I'm telling you, Germany today, everybody thought the Germany is this of it. No, Germany and Germans were never free. When Donald Trump come cancel the agreement of with North Korea, sorry, Iran, the nuclear deal wey Barack Obama sign and all that. When Trump come stop am, what happen? Angela Merkel, I remember that woman. Angela Merkel, she came out and said, no, 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 no. We are not going to do. My brother, less than 48 hours later, all the fucking businessmen, German businessmen, they have assembled themselves, put out a statement. Say, come on, she's on her own. Oh. Why do you think that happened? Because everything they own, everything, from their to date, everything that they operate on. They say, go here, you go here, go here, you go here. Do you think, as somebody who is that wealthy, do you think that is the kind of life you want to live? May you get back. May you know, why do you think Elon Musk bought Twitter for the $4 billion? So my brother, that's so if you don't get your own secret, they will run you, and that's exactly what is happening to us. Our government, they are their own. Our system of government, everything. We don't get secrets. If Bola Tinubu they talk with him, your wife, then they hear them. That's your number one citizen. I think and you don't want to go back and say, come on, something is not right. We have to be coming up with new ideas. That is the what do you mean new ideas? How can you have a new idea without understanding? There's not everything will they happen now. Don't happen before. So when you say new idea, what do you mean? You have to ask yourself what new idea has actually come up for the past 20 years in the whole fucking planet. Electric cars no be new idea. Go back to 80s, early 80s, early 80th century, people they drive electric cars. All these magnetic fly, all these are not new ideas. They're just they commercialize them. So when you say new idea, what are you talking about? New ideas are better from old reasoning or from experience. You have to have an experience to have new idea. You when they talk say we need security so they will come kill us again. Where is that coming from? Is that a new idea? It's not a new idea. It's coming from your experience. It's coming from your observation around the world. So it's not a new idea just because it's new to you. But as I said, there's no way new idea is going to come from if you don't have a foundation. Everything where you think now, what do they want me you think? Do you ever think about that? Because all the books, everything when we they read, not from them. And that's where critical thinking come into play. Meeting challenge globally, no. No, we not, global challenge. Your challenge come first? What are you talking about? And that get back to me to why I said they want the Brexit to 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 weaken Europe. You didn't ask me why is that? Talking about you, they say make they think globally. America as a global head don't want to think globally again. I don't think you understand what deglobalization mean. What they actually mean. This all this chaos, everything that is happening, what do you think is it? They are withdrawing, thinking globally from a different perspective. You never chop belle food, you want to buy your neighbor. That's our problem. And that is why we need to go back and be sufficient. That again, you have to go and study the Chinese history. How come the Chinese economy was the biggest in the 1600s? Bigger than anything you can think of. But one of the mistakes they made is for all them to reach out to the world. And maybe I only God know why. Then the war discovered them and that 100 years of misery that you always refer to. That's where that happened. And if you fast forward to today, you think why they never allowed that hundreds of millions that why do you think that is? To always remind them of yesterday, not to be that foolish anymore. And build and go back and build their secrecy. Right? When they open up again to the world in the 70s, that you always like to refer to via Eric Kissinger, do you think everything they no? They say we will take some of part of your economy, but in terms of your government, we no grow. And one of their founding excuses is that when we have the conservatives, right? Shouldn't I be I've been at the conservative now, the likes of Jefferson, Thomas Jefferson, and who are the founders of America. When they declare, say every woman is equal, every man, you may identify that bullshit. But he has slaves under him. Yeah, Thomas Jefferson when they go school for fucking this school for New York, Columbia. He had a slave as a maid. He did school for inside school, inside campus, but he get made as a slave. Name na Tunanja. No, maybe na Emeka. But you know what I'm trying to say. Because what his father they get plantation farm for Virginia, but those are the same people tell you all women are born equal, everybody is free. So Chinese people say no, this is ridiculous. We ain't buying that bullshit. We are sticking to our way. But even their way of education, it's not tailored to American. When I did college for here, eh, the mass, what would they take for pretty much my final year, my Chinese that year. Now she they dissect everything. She go say, oh, we did this in elementary maths. So when there's so much, you narrow your viewpoint to just one way, and that's where the problem is with you. About UK nuke, they tested it near Australia. There is still unequipped about that date in the UK. Can you give me dates? Make I tell you the part of Australia you're talking about. Can you give me the dates? Because the date matters. I will tell you who give them that order. Where the order is coming from 10 down street. Or the, or the order is coming from 15 shit. Which they call that American Washington DC address again. Tell me the date, I will tell you who give the order. I don't know what you see British October 3rd, 1952. Bam. October 3rd, 19, October 3rd, October 3rd, 1952. The food, how many times Queen go eat a day? They determine for America. We're talking about 90s here. After the Second World War. Eh? If to say they no go make America, German for that small island wey una occupy so, German for just sit there for sit am. What are you talking about to Naija? Haba. I dey tell you say you no know where you no know you think say you dey free country wey your leaders are running up and down. They dey send their message up and down, you think you are free. That's why I tell you say Naija Britain no get say when it comes to Nigeria for a very long time. They fit use them. Oh, look at that's how America they be. You understand? They use they know they pretend say they are too clean. So, get that all the dirty they said. They send the dirty, unfortunate Europeans, British people there. So what in 1952? About that, about that, I think to Naija, to Naija. Don't say that again. Don't say that. You see, Naija man, your problem different. Your problem is they appeal Nigeria is back on track. Why they talk like this? Say in farm don't harvest time don't reach for a farm. On our policy, okay. Tell me how similar is socialist system to the Tess monarchy system? How is the French Republic similar to their monarchy? How is the Chinese emperor? Again, Tunanja, there's something you don't understand. All this country where you talk so, as of today, now only China be free country. Oh. French and Nigeria dey the same shoe. Oh. That's one thing you need to know first. In other words, the government they are operating, no be from them. You need to understand when they say America runs the world. You don't understand literally what I mean. Not because they just get you. A lot of things were done to Nigeria. Socialist system. Now, who they practice socialist system? China, Abi? Is that what you think they are practicing today? 100%. Again, you need to understand this game. America, the number one capitalist country, as they pride themselves, they don't practice capitalism 100%. The base of those their capitalists where they see so is still based on socialism. Every of their founding super technology for almost 80 years now were backed by what socialist practice, collecting taxpayers' money to fund those people. So it's not 100%, 100%, just to pretend. If you think say Chinese na system na socialism, go ask them how they define their own system of government. It's a socialism with Chinese character. Let me dey pause it for my phone. This is their own definition. Their economy is socialism stroke what? Chinese character. What do they mean with Chinese character? Can you show me our character in our own system of governance? I have seen Nigerian condition with wrong mindset and concern me. When someone say we should go back to our tribal, again, I'm like, I don't want to dey use name for you. Like, what is it that you don't understand going back? You can't even go back and live like you used to live yesterday. Nobody can do that. Go and study. Ah, fuck. That don't make me. So when my go and study your back yesterday and take one or two things from it and merge it with today and move forward. That's what you mean by going back. Just like when that woman come talk that day, talk of brown envelope, everything that she lectures on floor over on her head. What's wrong with you people? Now you get the wrong mindset and you are accusing people of having the wrong mindset. Somebody say go back, doesn't mean you should go and sit there. Go and study. And again, a question now begin to understand what people the question where you are from. You don't have yesterday. There are some people that actually have solid yesterday. It's not all gloom and dumb. Yeah, yesterday. Going back, why the faith is so confusing? Why are you so scared of going back? Can you go back and stay there? Go and study your past. Every human being does that. Now you get the wrong mindset, but you're accusing Nigerians. How? I don't understand though. It's unfortunate, my brother. Why going back? They terrify you. This is exactly what George Orwell was talking about in 1984. They want to distort yesterday history just because you know understand yesterday. Just because your yesterday started from before they gave us history. People build kingdoms, not just in Nigeria, across the whole world. Kingdoms were built. How? What are the science? What is the brain? The science that we are exploring today is a product of yesterday. So going back doesn't mean you go and see that. You can't even do it. That's you, and again you are accusing other people. That's my problem. You when you did Nigeria, they say you be mumu. You just because you don't come out and call people did mumu, but you have never taken time to educate yourself. Go back. It's just everything where you're supposed to be done, and you say you should have a broad mind. You are accusing people of having the wrong mindset, but you are clearly displaying it in public. No, you not be. That's another problem. You not be. You not. That's a. You not be. You not be nursery school where everything that have to be they go count am for you. When you come on some public platforms, some people intellect they on the high level, they operate at that level. If you know what I start, just keep quiet. Not be everything they go break down for you saying that 1, 2, 3 and ABC. Talking about clarity. Everything that guy said was clear. Again, unless you know they read. If you they read, you are not just going to speak from one source. Because everything you go sample and then everything it will make sense to you. Say they are a new idea. What are the new idea? Tell me the new idea and I'll tell you the source of that new idea. Atomic physics when it doesn't exist sometimes ago. So, but what brought it? What brought it? You, just because you are just accustoming to it doesn't mean it never exists. And they tell you, and again, that's what people don't understand what Pentagon is all about. Most of all these things that is news to you have been in the development since 1800s. And that's what another thing you need to understand. This idea and reasons that were stolen from other civilizations. So if quantum physics and all these things are new to you, they were stolen from other civilization. Again, you they use your narrow view of things, your narrow mindset where you knew it to cap everything, to say somebody they lie in public. These are new to you. I don't tell you, the electric vehicle were driven in the 1800. There were three competition in early 1600 sef, when this idea started to come to those who were the combustion engine, the electric engine, and I think a gas or some other thing. But at the end of the day, the combustion engine from they suppressed the other one in the first place because that's another thing we don't talk about. Do you know how many inventions and how many patents that government is sitting on? I'm not talking about Nigerian government. Ah, go back, no means make you go sit down for there. I serious. And they tell you, what do you understand by deglobalization? It's literally going back. European Union was formed. That's not how it used to be. Today is disintegrated. What does that bring to you? Talking about tribal. When they come up Britain for European Union, what do you think they are getting to? Before you know, German, just they watch. Of course, you cannot see the future because you know they agree, they look back. That is what you object. You objected to what? Back to the tribal. You objected to it. It is not something you should. They're not the things make you accept and make you object them. You understand? Because you haven't said anything different yet. You haven't said anything different. The other country that you are relying on to support your argument, they were doing the same thing you are against. Again, because you never read their history, you don't understand it. Yeah. You now you they focus on personality. I they ask you when you say somebody lie, what you are literally saying is that you are telling people that believe in what that person said, people that don't believe him, people who are on the fence, to stop the fuck whatever they are doing and listen to you. That you have the superior argument. There's nothing wrong with that. But everything is wrong when you begin open your mouth and what you are saying is rubbish. Then that's a problem. And that's exactly what you did and what you are still doing. Your reason is parochial, is narrow. You see things a very narrow view. Going back, when I say going back to tribal, what does that? Okay, can you even give an example of the tribal governance that you even know of? Who could not say, okay, oh no, no, this is bad. You are not doing that. This man give example. You could not counter it. I don't know. Maybe I think again you need to widen your horizon. You need to widen a lot of things that you do. Like you, the argument is so like it's not up to par. No lie. They are not one country. Okay, that's what you guys want to believe. America colonized all of them. All of them, no, they are not one. Keep saying they are one. That's what they want you to believe. I remember you make that argument where the Anglo-Saxon. No, they are not. Okay, America, no, Americans they know who they are. They are. That's what they make you to believe. Understand? None of these governments where you call so they free. None of them. All of them. All of them. They run take order for America just like our own governors do, our own leaders do. All of them. So now the argument will now make be that. No, now not be the same. Don't get it twisted. Not be the same. Not be the same. If America tells you don't go here, you not do it, you not be the same with that. In the same George Orwell, one of the other book, Animal Farm, animals are equal, Abi, but some are more equal than others. So don't get it twisted. He said go back to the government system of the past. Okay, that is saying we should go back to our tribal ways. Okay, that we only have us divided. What you don't understand, every fucking anywhere in this planet, everybody still live by their tribe. I live in America. I live in America, it's still my tribe. Even though you want to segment them by maybe gender, what no, that dichotomy between north and south is still 100% present in American politics. And again, that's what you don't understand. Everybody live by tribe. You can't expect me to deny my own tribe just because of what? Because we find ourselves in the same land. No, we can coexist. We can understand ourselves. We can build community. That's what differentiates human from animals. Ability for millions or thousands or hundreds of people to come together and make a beautiful thing out of nothing. That's what differentiates us from animals. We can coexist. We can live together. We can do things together. But guess what? We know ourselves. So the world today, it has never changed when it comes to tribal allegiance. It never changed. It was as the same as yesterday, today, and now so it will continue to be, my brother. Again, Tunanja, that's why I question your depth. You understand? What system did you propose? Like, again, this is now another dumb question. When the man tell you, say, in order to look far, you go look back. What the fuck do you think he was talking about? You need the blend, the understanding of yesterday and the innovation of today that you are so protecting your thought about. Then you will see the new proposal that is talking, the new system that is telling you about. Again, your reasoning is not up to par. No, they can't display am for public. That's like just like somebody go ask me, what are we organizing for? And in the open chest, what are we organizing? Like, are you dumb? That's the same question you are asking. He did not propose new system. Are you like, is that, that's again, you are not, your reasoning never reaches conversation. I'm sorry to put it that way. When the man tells you, in order for you to cipher, in order for you to even develop another system, there's a need for you to actually put the ingredients of yesterday and put it together to build a new one. Again, because names, name me the pay. You want me to talk say, what would they practice capitalism with a little bit of juju? Then you can run with that and start arguing along that narrow statement. That's what you are looking for. Again, critical thinking. Again, when they say you are lazy, that's what they're talking about. You are just, you don't want just sit down, actually put this on the table. It takes time, most of these things, for you to actually come and actually understand. Nobody say, or they go, you could get them. The man is telling you, in order for us to actually get a new system only means something that is effective than what it is now. In other words, even if you can twist this. So it is telling you that in order for us to twist this, let's look at yesterday. How successful was yesterday and how dangerous was yesterday? Maybe we are repeating the same mistake of yesterday, which of course it is. The man is not telling you about whether it's accurate or not. He said, don't take anything. He said it. So to tell say with the worship of you again, now where you know reach. The man said, don't take anything I said. Go and do your own research. So it's not about him. It's about your way of seeing things. It's about your view. Nobody's criticizing you as a person. We don't know you. I don't know you. It is your way of reasoning that is the problem that put us we Nigerians where we are. That's why they always say we Nigerians in diaspora now Mumu Pro Max. Because with they expect us better to think better to you have luxury of time to think because hunger is no longer our problem. What the heck are you using your time to do if you cannot think? I am not in the UK. I am telling you this to go and fact check me and bring your evidence. I know they tell you in me talk am. I know they tell you in me talk am. I gave you a book written by Una, Vessel State. Go and read that book. You go know say I know be me they talk. When I say all these things, we are not get down. When I say now America they run una, it is not me. It's not original. Nothing I talk with they original to me. So yes, I am not in UK. I am telling you because you dey UK, and I know you have not gone that far about your history. Go read your history and know where you are today. So it's not again. It's not about me. Pay attention to what I'm saying and go match them. You follow Obi, go and verify. I'm not in the UK. I don't want to be. I am not supposed to be in the UK. I'm not telling you this is what I see. I said this is what people. As I said, I give you me. They always give you evidence. It's not for you to come back with facts. Don't come and tell me verbally what you hear for news because I go know. You seem to understand little about people that founded the nation you lived in. The people that won World War and World War. America was not founded on World War One and World War Two. I am telling you to understand that continent, you need to go back to the arrivals, the arrivals of the people where they can wipe all those. Again, you know, Sabi, critical thinking, you like you like I don't know, I don't just understand why. American are tribal states. They know themselves. I don't know that you want to talk about America talking about World War One and World War Two. Like you think I should listen? These are in the 90s. I'm telling you before even the continent reshape itself to be dominated by people who are not supposed to be here now. And I don't know, I don't even think say you don't ever think go that fast. The people where they live on the whole continent of America, North and South, are not the same people that were there before in 1910, 1912. I don't think you understand that. say we try that. We try what already? We try governance system already. And look where we are. Remember, like, what is this guy talking about? Kai, what are you talking about? Which government system we don't try? I don't understand. Which government system we don't try? Again, that's why people they question where you come from, right? Now, let me try double down my high standard of reasoning and bring it down to your level now, right? I think you are referring to the fact that no matter whatever government that we are having, they came and conquer us. Please, I want to know where what you mean by that we already practice the government system and look at where we are today. Is that what you are referring to? That we don't the government that we practiced before, they came and conquer us. We are nowhere to be found. Is that what you are referring to? If that what you are referring to, again, means when I say your thinking is not up to par. It's not an it's exactly you said yes. Your think when I say your thinking is not up to the level of the conversation we are having, it is not an insult to Nigeria. It is not an insult. Every great empire will come to a point whereby it will end. So if America end tomorrow, you go say they did not have a good ride, that the government they practice did not work, because that's what you are saying. Because from the kingdom where they say I come from, we had a good ride. In fact, it took them twice invasion before they could destroy us. We had a good ride, just like the way Roman Empire had a good ride, just like the way the Dutch. I never say no one knows the Dutch run the world before. I don't think you understand. When they use Malaysia, the other example. Now Dutch, you know they don't run the world before. Where are they today? The Spanish Empire, American Empire will be history tomorrow. So my brother, your thinking is not up to par. So when would they say we won't go back? We got something wrong right at one point in our history. We get one thing right, and that's what we are trying to find. So no matter how powerful you are with your Panasonic nuclear and everything weapon, you will go down when the time comes. America get the most sophisticated nuclear you can think of. They fear today. When I say your reasoning is not up to par, it is not an insult. You just prove me right. It's not an insult. So if you are scared of going back because they conquer hard, that's not the question. For them to conquer us, it's a bragging right. May as you did so. May Anthony Joshua come knock you down. You don't know say now you win. As you did so, make I come follow you the wrong track. If you beat me, it's a big deal. If I beat you, it's expected. It's a bragging right. It's a person will take you down and pass you. Okay. You need to fight again. And that's where we are. My brother, this thing it go beyond coming on internet every day they make noise. You have to actually time to do the work. You go work. That's why there's a difference between organization and mobilization. You go work. There's no two way about it. You go work. So no they use your reasoning one way. Think say na no. Now where you know this, now where I know this, na so it be. When we dey praise some people, it is because we can connect their reasoning with other reasonings. When you read that guy book, it will take you down the rabbit hole. You go like you at the point you go forget the guy book, forget about them because what he don't expose you to, you go begin it further. So my brother, no be insult. You know, no, I no fit debate in Naija. I can't. I don't no, no, I no fit debate with people. I know pass am. I know they brag. I know they brag. I can only debate my equal. I can teach him. Make they there, make they learn. People are not he dey learn, he dey learn. Because I remember when first they come this platform before election, he learn some kind things. He go learn. No, on a more serious note, I know pass am. No be joke on this in this subject matter. In this no, e never reach. Naija never reach. You know, maybe tomorrow. I know they joke because I don't listen to that. Like, no. Because there are some kind of things we go expect am say him go understand, him go talk and then he go start say him get him understand why. I think they only talk about security, security, security. Why we no get security, he no know. Why we don't have security, he doesn't know. But he talks about security all the time. So I because make I follow dey argue. Then I come tell am say come o, na because of America we no get security. He go say hey! If I come say come our security na one of the best in the world before but they go say hey! I can't argue with that kind of person. And the reason why he go say hey! You no know. So I can't debate that kind of person. I don't lie. Ove wan use gun jam and still approach onto Naija and that's it he no go understand I don't think he has ever come he no know wetin that one mean sef gun jam and steal when you read gun jam and steal to Naija I swear you go stay off internet for like 2 weeks you stay off you know say this word the way my guy he seems to just resort to insult to make him seems more no no because as I said I no be say I dey no be insult to Naija, that is not an insult because I just asked you. If you prove it, it's not an insult. I never insulted you. No be insult. I don't dey tell you because, as I said, the way you come out, now people go take approach you. You didn't come out as if you want to understand something. You didn't come out as if you want to learn something. You did not even come out for people to learn from you. That's the problem. Because if you come out because you don't understand, you will ask question. You will not say that's wrong. No, you will ask. If you come out because you don't know, you go say, come. Can you put it in another way? Maybe know they get that right. Or if you come out so that people will learn from you, that means the argument you want to counter is superior. But my brother, none of these three that you meet. So it's not an insult. I just dey approach you based on the way you present yourself. I dey approach you based on the way you present. If I say something and people no tell me, people they make me say I wrong and they tell me why I did wrong, and I no accept them, I go tell you say come, yes, you are wrong, but I no agree. According to what the Yoruba wa learn for Ilorin. Mo ti gbọ́ àmọ́ mi ò gbà o. Right? Yours is not that case. I know you like him, man. So no, I do. I like people that speak to my people will make me know something. Now person will never improve me in any way. Now I go like. Now you I go like. You never put money for my pocket. You never make me learn anything. It's not you are making me dumber. Now you I go like. I learned something from him. That means the money why I stay buy a book water. Of course, I do. I like it. Then you have to ask why I like him, and I will tell you why I like him. Oh, but he was inaccurate to say the imagination went back to Nigeria. You see how you are still on the same. You live in England. Maybe I want to believe you understand English more than me, even if na school you for learn am. But the fact that you live in the street of England, I think you should understand it more than me. Nobody can go back and live in the past, even if you spend billions to replicate the past. It is not possible. Does that even ring a bell to you? Nobody. Even if you make billions to want to replicate the past, you can't. There's a reason the artifact that was stolen in our kingdom cannot be replicated. And guess what? It is not the artifact that is our lost glory. It is the science behind it. It is the labor behind it. It is the governance behind it. It is the thinking behind it. It is the philosophy behind it. It is the work ethic behind it that we lost. That's what we want to go back to. If you don't understand the word go back, and you go say make I can't debate you. How? So somebody say go back means you should go back. Can you even go back if you want to? Let's say we all agree we want to count. Is it possible? It is not. In this case, it is not the man that is stupid, it's you. because you did not understand what it means. You refuse to ask him. You refuse to let him understand. You just tell the guy the lie. You are still saying it. Chinese people, you just said it. I ask you, what be social? What be their social system? Their socialism is with Chinese character. Does that sound like going back or not? Yes. You don't know why we have insecurity. I ask you. No be today. I don't have that conversation. We don't have that conversation before. You don't know why. You don't know why we have insecurity. Because insecurity no just happen, e no just dey happen. It's been happen na just a reason why it's happening. You don't know the reason. If you know the reason, you no go dey shout. You no go dey shout the way you dey shout. You look at new you no go dey shout. But you approach it in a different way. You approach it from the problem first, not from what you are seeing. Yes, you don't. You don't need to. Na every book that they read, na every book they dey credible. You know how many book I don't read on Nigeria? Why be say I no dey quote all of them? Na one for you. Why be say no be everybody wey dey Dr. Adebisi dem dey quote? No be every book that they read. No be every book they make sense. No, nobody to Naija, you no reach. You don't need to write a book for anybody to worship you. It just if I can learn something from you, I will respect you for life. Yeah, and like, if I cannot learn something from you, so far I've not learned anything. Teach me something. No matter I disagree with Dr. Damide, I dey learn something from her. I go fit tell you go and then if you go I learn something. Matter of fact, if you see I see dey talk to people because I learn from them. But I don't learn if I don't learn anything from you, it doesn't matter what you do. You know they move people like me. That's the point. It's not the guest. You are not the guest. The guest was there to teach us, and you came to stop people from learning. That's my. I know you understand my concern. Oh. What? It's an act of witchcraft. It's not about you. So you are not the guest. I know you asked a question. You did not ask a question. That's not how to ask a question. I'm sorry to say. You are still saying it. I just tell you, how can the Chinese people that you use the exam, you say it is not good that they went to them? Like, I don't understand. You won't make the Chinese people they chop, maybe they will show their poverty or something, you know. You know what? Do you know the Chinese people pass in the first place? Why would they speak English? Why Chinese they speak Chinese? Does that have to do with the past? Again, you are questioning somebody's reasoning, and your reasoning is still to be in primary school. Now you they give me weapon, say they attack you. You are questioning somebody's reasoning, right? But your own reasoning, you see they sleep. Chinese people are speaking Chinese. We are speaking English. Who is living in the past? Who is taking lesson from the past? It's not about being an expert, my brother. It's common sense, critical thinking. What we are saying is visible to the blind. You know, be saying this thing. It's not about expert. I should tell you what this orange plant is. I'm not talking about, that's not even my concern. You again, again. To Nigeria, you are talking about reasoning. How many times have you ever seen me refer to his orange plan? I don't care about his conclusion. Orange plan is his own conclusion. That is why he said, question everything, including orange system. Tunada, you live in England. Please teach me English. What is the meaning of questioning everything? Teach me a beg. Including the orange system means I should question it. God damn. Tunada, you are talking of two things, reasoning. You are not reasoning. English, teach me. I don't know. Because you are emotionally invested in disagreeing with me. No, I am not disagreeing with you. That's again, you're upgrading yourself. You're upgrading yourself. No, I, don't think, I only disagree with people who no pass your mic or no. You are upgrading yourself, my brother. I ain't disagree. I'm pointing out. I'm just pointing out. Say this conversation, bro, say pass your level. That's not me disagree with you. We have to say something first before I disagree with now. I don't know you with Pansy to disagree with you. You have to say something that I will disagree. We haven't said anything. You haven't said anything that I want to disagree with. You see, what you say had to make sense for somebody to even reason along that disagree with. You haven't said anything for me to reason along with. Chinese never converted to English. One, so did not need to go back anywhere. The Chinese may point about the four odds they turn against their past. Again, turn against. That's not English. Oh. It's how do people think? Ah, I don't know what now. I don't know what I go because you see why I say I don't go feel debate you because you are taking me to a point that I don't know. It doesn't make sense to respond. You come out saying that Chinese economy because let's break it down now. They don't have to go back to their Chinese speaking because they don't be Chinese. On the other on the other round, you say they turned back against their past. I don't get that. I point it out. You don't know that the system of government they run is run by bureaucrats. The bureaucratic system, you don't know that. Maybe if you know that, you understand what the past means. But go ask why and what is the mechanism to form that or to do that. The whole central government idea, it's from their past. The whole central government that they practice today is from their past. Okay. The fourth old were old ideas. Okay, well, tell me, tell me what are the old ideas and the new ideas first. What are the old ideas and that they left behind? What are the new ones they adopted? Because I just tell you the idea of central government, the idea of bureaucrats. Those are the old ideas. The new idea is that they continue it, they modernize it. So what are the old ideas? Slick road, now old idea. One belt, one road, now new idea. All are the same, taken from the past. So give me instances. What are the old idea and what are the new idea? Now, what is the new culture they have and what is the old culture they left behind? What is Sunaja, Sunaja, Sunaja? The more you dey push this, the more you just I don't know, man. I think I have to go with Michelle Obama on this one, bro. I have to go with Michelle Obama. The more you go low, bro, shit, man. I just gotta stay high. I gotta stay high, man. And unfortunately, man, I ain't got my weight with me to stay high. To stay high, because shit, man, you just keep getting low by every move, man. Now you are thinking you are better than the Chinese idea that has proven to. You never tell me any idea now to Nigeria. That's why the question how you say you never read. Give me the idea. You just me say idea. What is idea? You say what is it? Which idea? I am proving it. What is the idea? Idea is idea that political war. Idea is to mean something. So what is it? What is that idea? Can you point it out? Of course you cannot because the news. Nah, you just give me idea. I just give you idea now. The idea of that you have to actually write exam to get into the bureaucrat is dated back in their history. And in today, it's still they just twist them. It's still there. One Silk Road. That was an old idea. They bring it back to the future, which is what one belt, one road. I just so tell me, are you hearing yourself? I just presented the four odd. My brother, my brother. Again, break it down for me. Ah, what is idea? Which idea? idea. Mention give a name now. You just capture something. If you say southern region now, if you say south, when we're talking about region here, now, if you say south region, you have to mention states that make up the south. So what are those ideas? What make up what is this that you call idea? You have to call something an idea. Now, what is that thing? What is that thing? So mention the idea. You okay? Say, during the Red August of 1960, Chai, God, 1966, shortly after the sunset of the Cultural Revolution, the Red Guard campaign to destroy the Four Horse began amidst the massacre being carried out in Beijing in the 1960s. That's a familiar time, eh? You know why they're familiar? Because we are in the same conundrum in the 1960s. To Niger, again, let me tell you that you you ever don't know what you're talking about. You just hear people measure some canteen and you run away with it. To be fair to those people where you hear that from, they actually break it down, but you forget. You forget. But let's say during the Red August of 1960. So what is Red August about? Because if you say, man, give you an example. If you say during the Civil War of Nigeria, right? You say na Biafra against the Nigerian state. So what was the Red August? What are the characters? What was it about? Before we know, boy, whatever they embark on killing is succeed because you just dey measure odds. What are the odds? You haven't given me knuckles of the system. They literally spell it out and you refuse to. Who be they? I don't know now. You say they. What are the four odds? I am not disagreeing there. What are the four odds? Can't you explain the four odds to people? You say cultural, what does that mean? Because as far as I'm concerned, the culture you yourself talk about it in terms of way of speaking, the culture has not changed. So we have to be talking about economy or way of governance. If their culture, their way of life has not changed from yesterday, which equates to the reason of going back, then what has changed means their economy and their governance. And that's where the conversation is. Their economy is still predicated on what? Socialism and what? With the spices of Chinese character. That Chinese character came from where? It came from the future, came from the past. The system of government, a central government again, he's been in their past and is still on today. How do you get that system of government? You have to take an exam. Like, I break it down, break your odds down. What are those odds? Don't come and be using big words. You see, say everybody go run away with you. No, not be me. I know sabi English, but I understand that. I understand that words are dangerous. Words are weapon. Language, language. In the case of language, are weapon. I understand that much. Even though I know fit speaker, so you don't come and boo boo me. Four odd. Well, make a country. What is odds? What are the four odds? Any four odds? Break it down for me. Again, the four odds were odd ideas. What are those ideas that were odd that had to be forgo? And what are the new ones that are back on? Ah, I will give you an example now. So again, when I say to have a debate with you, is not up to par. I get what I'm saying. So break it down for me. Let me know so I can agree with you. So even if you write a book, I will read it. Break it down for me. You can't just be forward. What are those ideas? What are the ideas? What are the ideas? Because the only thing that changed in the modern day China that we all can see, right, is their economy and again their system of government. And we are telling you those things are still within the infusion of the past. But no, now brand new thing they start. Tell us it become English, odds, idea, habit, habit. They know they chop rice before, they know they chop am again. We say like to Niger, As I said, one thing you need to understand, eh, eh, this history where you they talk so, well, especially when we're talking about the Chinese people, eh, it's deep. I have to define culture, habit, and of course, especially we are talking about change. Yes. So at what point did their culture change? And what are those changes? You have to. Ah, you are the one that questioning reasoning. No, 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 no. It is not because me, and now they tell you so now. Is my own small intellectual tell you that when you are talking about the change that is visible to us, are found in the economy and their governance. And I am telling you, the socialism that you claim that their practice that is new to you today is with the spice of what? Chinese character. Those came from what? Chinese, their current way of doing things before. So I am breaking it down. And the way I'm breaking that to tell you that you don't know what you're talking about. You understand? Two, I just tell you their system of government. The one belt, one sleep. All these are things I am giving you, which are not you. I'm telling you the past and the present. So that's what exactly what I'm expecting from you. Give me the past that the idea that they have in the past that are so or that the new ones that they are, that is making them to strive. The cemetery of Confucius was hacked in November 1966 during the Cultural Revolution when it was visited and vandalized by a team of Red Guard from being normal university led by Ton. Okay, continue. Was hacked. Make I dey break the action word for you, right? The cemetery of the Confucius. Hmm. So no be saying that the every human that live now then wipe out so that they cannot replicate it again or they cannot remember anything from it again. Is that am I thinking right? Is that what you are saying? Since the icon in 66, that was it. Nobody can revisit it and it's not a taboo. Because the last time I checked, the Confucians as their ideology is still the backbone of the Chinese system of governance. Again, the exams, the bureaucrat. Why it is you don't ever ask yourself why that their number one billionaire disappear at one point? Did you ask yourself? Oh, it is in a new practice, Abby. Did you ask yourself why that guy disappear? And I'm not saying you know who understand what Confucius ideologies mean. It's predicated at the foundation, see the same central government. When I they use the word bureaucrats, it's a reason. In other words, nobody from the business world, nobody from the business military world, nobody from anywhere can rise above that bureaucracy system. This is not new idea, my brother. It's deep embedded in the Confucian ideology that we are talking about. Again, I put it to you, to Nanja, everything that you are saying, you hear them, but where you hear them for, they give you nuances that I'm pushing on, but you forget them. If you say you don't forget them, if you understand the past and the present in this your confusion idea, and you see the future too. The first thing to change were the name of street. Come for over man. Are you fucking see why does I not go fit? I debate you. This is I just dey talk anyhow. It's the name of street and stores. Blue sky clothes to different mouths. Oh God, 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 God. Why? 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 It's just like the same thing. Eh? When they talk say either America come, Democrat come or Republican come or no change. That's the confusion I have into Nigeria. Now I'm lazy, shey na lazy. Okay, who dey say make I debate Naija? Shey una don see am now abi? Say no be say na I dey insult am. No be insult am. Yeah, go ahead, what you talking about? So Naija, don't take your time. It's not too late. Go do the work. The work to be done. That's what is missing. Me sef, I see dey workplace, I dey workshop. Oh, so Naija. Oh, I give up. Because of the 96 generation, Julian was removed from his move and wants new from strict. Ah, fuck, man. Fuck, 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 fuck. Because I don't lost examples to give you to just show say you have no idea what you are talking about. Last leading to last election of America, there was campaign. Okay, let me give you work. I need that to talk. Now I don't get person will come online. I don't get time to. May I give you work? When Trump said, "Oh, to Naija, this is serious now. You, I know they bring you in. I know they joke. I'm not joking. You never work. Go work. I know they bring you up. I'm sorry. I know they joke. Go work." When Trump said a controversial statement, even though it's not controversial, during the leading to last election, that they are good and bad on both sides during the Charlottesville white supremacist parade. Of course, people take him out of context. They thought he was talking about the white supremacists. Listen, because I teach you now. Go listen. Based on where you say they change the name of street, they commot status and all that, right? That's what comes to mind in the present days of America. I know you know start today now because you know believe in yesterday. You understand? You go back to yesterday, even your Great Britain, you understand. So this thing that you're talking about happened. But let's and that isn't that I'm saying that to say that it doesn't have any ounce of change from living yesterday to come today. Oh. That's why I'm going that route. When Trump uttered those words, of course, Republican ran with it, everybody, da, 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 da. But you know what he was actually talking about? That the debate between what you just highlighted, let me put it in your way, those who are the movie starter of Robert Lee, well, you know, be American, those who are American, listen, when they were campaign going everywhere to demolish all the memories and of the founding fathers of America, those are four civil wars, they don't be founding fathers, right? The Robert Lee, everywhere. Does that change anything? They succeeded, though. There was a huge movement that was successful. They destroyed, I'm telling you, Robert Lee, all those, the Confederalists. Just to narrow your research, if you actually want, no, they use Google, get most of these things. The Confederation, they were, does that change anything? Today, flags are being raised everywhere that replicate the same thing. Those images have been raised. It has nothing to do with what again, you are talking about reasoning, my brother. You are saying that the Chinese departed from their past, and you are just like, you can't even put on one thing. You keep saying idea, idea. I said, put out the idea you like, and you want me to actually, they say they make noise with you, my brother. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. Go walk. You never do the work. You never do the work. Because if something as this simple, you see, you are not getting it. I just can't. I just can't. I don't know. I can't. No verse. No verse. Then and in the West, you are using it again. And you be English person. The Chinese almost. The word is almost. So that means there's still sprinkles of here and there. Since it's almost, they are now almost wiped out, just as the people that will argue that the adventurers from Europe did not wipe all the Native America out, that we still have some in what? Reservation. But they fail to understand what reservation means. Who they stay for reservation? Why would you be in reservation? Why they go promote you for your Lagopo for reservation? That's the argument. That's the argument you are making. Because they see some one or two Native Americans. My brother, as I said, there's work to be done. Communism is from the emperor. What is communism? So Naija, make I give you one other chance. What do you understand by communism? Because the argument you want to make, I don't know if you're asking me a question. Communism is it from emperor? Because you don't understand what communism is. From just the way you phrase the question, tells me you have not you never work. What do you understand by communism? No, I do. Community simply mean communal, community, people coming together, doing things together. That's simply what communism means. Now, if you come Apple Zim, come to stick, whatever, it simply mean coming together and doing the same thing. So, my brother, can you define the characteristic of a central government to me? If that's not what it means, it's a theory system of social organization in which all property is owned by the community and each person contributes and receive according to their abilities and needs. And again, I put it to you, can you define the characteristic of the central party that the Chinese people are doing? Can you tell me? Because that's the communism. Because now grammar they deceive now. These are common things. Communism, doing things together. That's why I should tell you, even the America that pride itself as a capitalist, the underlying foundation is communism. Take from everybody and build for everybody, but they can't say, oh, we are capitalists, they can't give individual help. Me, they say, now them be the best, now them they do this thing. So, if you can describe the characteristic of the central governance for me, please, I will appreciate it because the production factor when we dey talk about when nobody talk say who go produce production nobody ask am say who go do the production who is going to be in charge of the producing factor is the central government. Central government represents everybody. Now, the American media, the Western media may want to push you to say, oh, it's a totalitarian regime. That now, if you won't go with that foolishness, that's on you. Don't expect everybody to go with you. Wow. So the communist system is now monarch. Oh my God. Tunanja, I just tell you again, when that's why when they say look at the past, they are not telling you to go and sit down there and go and take everything. Go and study the past and know what you will take and know what you will leave. In the history of Chinese, their monarchy and their communist system at every stage of their history. So for them to choose not to go with the monarch system and adopt a little bit of that communist, and you refuse to see that, and you expect me to come and debate you, my brother, na lie. What the heck, man? What the heck? Look to your past. There is monarchy system in their past. There is communist system in their past. Central government in their everything that you see is was in their past. That's when you begin talking about their past from 1960, I was laughing. And all I can say is that we can relate to 1966 because it was also happening to us. Does that change anything in our own case? Like, my brother, that was not all that was said. This is why you need to know the orange. To Niger, again. The guy said, question everything. How are you sure I'm not questioning the orange revolution on the orange theory, orange plan? Why did he never take a look at it? Why do you think I'm not pointing it out? But that is not the point. What I want you to learn is ability to reason. I'm sorry to put it to you that way. Because the man tell you, just like when Precious, the journalist came, The first statement she uttered when asking to Dr. Dameji was that I no go fit do this thing for legacy media. But people still don't get it. Just because she said don't envelope, everything flew off their head. So who cares about his conclusion? Who cares? My greatest joy about the book the man wrote that it led me to other books. It takes me around the globe. It makes me understand the genesis of where it makes me understand just where I come from and where I should be looking to for my solution. That's what it's about. His conclusion, that is his own conclusion. He said it. Orange plan, that is what he has concluded. After his all research, after his every doom and dump, he come and he concludes the revolution. Just like Jennifer wrote in his book, Do Not Die in Their War. After everything, he proposed the constitution. Does that mean I should agree with the constitution? No. Again, ability to reason and conclude within yourself. You don't question. That's the problem. You did not question him. That's not him. That's not how to question. I just tell you, your question. If your question not fall into these three categories, then there's something is wrong. You are not questioning to it to know. You are not questioning to understand. You are not questioning for you to be understood. You are not questioning for people to learn from you. Because if you are questioning to understand, you will not say he is wrong or he is lying. You will say, "Come, oh, is there a better way for you to put it so that I will get it?" If you are questioning him to learn, you also give say, "Come, oh, how about this? Or if you put this, you will not come out bluntly and say he's wrong, he's lying." No. And if you are questioning so that people can learn and understand you, you have to come with a superior argument. And I put it to you, what you said was garbage. And it's still thank God in the right hand now. It's still garbage. So you are not questioning him. If there's anything you are interrogating him, that means you don't tell her he was already it's a suspect, just as you are saying. He doesn't know what he's talking about. You know, it never after the in depth never reach. When I know person will go listen to something or you Google something, on the Bible tell you, I know. I know people wey don go every news and Sunday with some kind conversation. No, I no dey contradict myself. Na you know the fit reason. Na you know the na you dey see things. Na you dey see am in a very narrow way. I'm not twisting it. Tunanja, what you said na live, no be private conversation. Me and you no talk on background. Whatever that you said was live, was out there. You said it live, but it's not. It's inaccurate. This make you dey speak English. We are saying the same thing. You come out blindly say wetin this person talk is inaccurate. Good, you as I said, you have every right to come to that conclusion. But what come after that better make sense. Nobody is saying you should not have right to even say tell person they lie. I mean say you should not do that. You can tell anybody is lying. No, I ain't saying you should not do that. I am just telling you the implication of telling somebody is lying. Communist ideology, economic control, and legal succession system are different. Okay, now I know why this guy they use ChatGPT. And again, you see your problem too, Niger. You see your problem. When I say that people they listen to or they Google, I was right. I was right. Communist ideology, and I just tell you what is the meaning of communist. So it's not communist ideology that is only Chinese economy. What is it? I don't understand what you. I seriously don't get you. You see, today you are talking about. Oh my, see, I need some. I need. I don't. I'm done. Tunaja, I know they don't think why I stopped to the teach for primary school. Of course, the fact that it's even a debate. That's why I said it's not a debate. That's why I don't want to debate you. You've not said anything that was debating. I said it before. I said it before. It's not something you don't. You have not. Now when you say something that has a meaning that makes sense, People can debate over. You haven't said anything that worth debating over. I am just telling you that the way you dey reason is not in this conversation. Just keep am to yourself. No, no reach, and I give you evidence why you no reach. There's no point. I don't know why you bring her up. Wetin I wan talk before you succeeded again, ladies and gentlemen. When I talk about noise and signal, this is a clinical example. It is a clinical example. The noise The noise is all those the big words. Communists going do this, doing it. But the real signal there, what are those nuances that we're going back to learn from? Learning from doesn't necessarily mean you have to take everything. And for those, who know what going back means. So now, when you in George Orwell's 1984, the goal of the party states, the goal of the states, which pretty much the big brother, is to control the past, the present, automatically the future is theirs. How do you control all this? How do you control the past? You distort history, right? You delete history. You start telling history from halfway. There's a reason why they do all this, right? To keep to be able to control the narrative, right? Fast forward in today's how they control the present, of course, misinformation like this, right? Maybe they go back and forth on things that does not actually point at the reasoning, right? These are all things. So many information out there. Based on that, everybody has lost this critical thinking. Because if the world going back is a challenge, then we are in problem. If people come and tell you what should we organize for, and they cry every day, they complain about problem every day from their grandfather to their father to them, and they are passing on to their children, then we are in trouble. That's exactly what it is. So when people are beginning to say there's nothing worth learning from the past, right? Just because they did not see those who actually free themselves by actually looking to their past and take one or two things from their past, good or bad. But again, you also have a past for you to have a future. It's a common saying. If you don't get past, you don't get future. What is your past saying about you? Right? This all this appertain in noise. You see, Sally, that's just exactly what is going on between VDM and Bobrisky. Critical thinking should ask you, what's the difference between these two people? There's no difference. Even Falana that is being included. The Falana, the son, there's no difference. They are all celebrities. These are plants. These are there's a reason they are getting the kind of traction they are getting because that's what the governing party wants. When I mean governing party, I'm talking about APC. Bigger than that. That's what Big Brother wants, right? And you can see the conversation they are having, very shallow, in an attempt to discredit the institution. The institution that either they destroy them or they don't destroy them or will still be controlled by the same people, right? It's all distraction, right? If you just look at the conversation that is being heard across all everywhere, the weekends, right? All these are distraction. It's not going to lead anywhere. And that's the reason when they say we should go back, I think there's a need to go back. There's a way where we are faced with so much complication, so much trouble, so much issue. There's a way our people do it. There's a way our people go about it to resolve, to see the future and to fight. Right? A clinical example that was given in that book was when the Oba of Benin stopped the British imperialists in their first approach, circulated information. They get information and they did what? They announced cultural festival. If you look at what Tinubu is doing today in Lagos, anytime where they won't do anything strong, they go see they get Ojudu, they get Ayo. Do you think these are just new developments? If they work, I mean, know they work. These are all practice from the past. But again, you need to have a past to see even when that past is being displayed in your own present. Now, so then take come, tell our people that their gods are evil, their gods are bad. Now, the same thing now that they tell us we should not go back to that way. That way is evil. That way is evil, right? Oh my fucking god! What is this Indian woman? Indian woman there, something Sheila along that.
when she was describing how the European take kill over 300 million, over 3 million witches in Europe. One of the stories she tell was who are these witches? These are people who are pretty much waiting with the practice today now, right? Everybody wants to go back to the earth. You want to go back to the earth. Yes, we need to relate to the earth, the trees, it is. That's exactly what those people were doing back in the days. They were so in tune with nature that they can interact with nature. They can tell you what this, where to go, they live to eat this. Those are the people they classify as witches. Of course, they have to classify them as witches because guess what? There is a new business in town. I think it's Uzo that was telling us yesterday that wait, no, I think I know. No. Sorry, no be Uzo. Uzo come to mind because now the person we talk get the same picture. So there's this Yoruba guy that actually they draw. That's what we are talking about. What where they draw yesterday and today, where they actually bring them together and make us see that most of the practice that are being modelized today were done back in the day. So he was talking about how our forefathers say they get forestry, but they would disguise this as juju. Say this place oh na evil forest, don't go there. This place is not go area, it's an evil forest. But again, people like Tunaja, they run away with that. They never ask why they call her evil forest, right? What they call her, they don't tell them why they call her evil forest. Most of those places they call evil forest, those lands were actually kept sacred because for one, for two reasons. One, for tomorrow, when other lands are no longer viable for us to farm and feed ourselves, we will all go back there. That's one. Two, there are some leaves, there are some herbs, there are some things that are bound in that forest that are useful to our health. So instead of exposing those forests to everybody and we take advantage and just destroy everything, they say nah juju they there. Don't go there. They won't try as much as they can to do some sacrifice to scare everybody off. Today that's the same thing we are doing. I did hosting. I go walk that entire bush. If I cross na water I dey. If I cross this water, I go see the next house there is by $1 million house. If I enter this bush, through my head, I go see a five-star hotel within the forest. It's one of the greenest states in the country, but this is our ancient practice. People like Tunaja know if you see that. In my village today, in the lock, there's a festival where they do every year. They will lock women for us for like 12 hours. Now 3 days festival, the second day na masquerade festival. The first day masquerade go come out, dance, play, scare people for town, give them just normal. Then the next, no, the third day, the last day, if tomorrow na the last day, and they will come do the final display to end around 12 noon. So from 12 noon today, no, from 12 noon to no from 12 noon or from they fit give anytime. Let's say from 10 p.m. to night, women go inside. 10 p.m. no be say na all the 10 p.m. to night, women no go come outside again. They say make women no come outside. Now, people will hear am. Ah, you guys are abusing women. This is barbaric. This is the shame price. La 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 la. La, 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 la. People like Nigeria. Ah, we should never go back to that kind of practice again. Oh, oh no, 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 no. No. But the same person will come tell you say our women are doing anyhow. Now, the reason why they say women stay indoor, no come outside, that's simple. Because between that 10 p.m. at night till the next morning 12 noon, those masquerades go comot their uniform. You know say masquerade, they see am, you no know who dey inside masquerade. To small children na juju, na whatever. They don't know. Just like children and Father Christmas, right? So the same thing. So during that time, they will take off their costume now, man oh man. right? If you be say na your guy, na him be masculine X, na your husband be masculine E, na your son be masculine B, na your you understand? Shit like that. So they have discovered that over time when kids, women in particular, discover say na their husband na im be that masquerade wey dem dey fear during the day, wey dem dey if dem see am dem go run go hide. The psychological effect dey take time even for the husband and the woman to actually come together or stay for the same house. So how do we make sure that thing stop? Is to say okay o, between so time wey men go come and do their thing so make women kuku dey inside for that period of time. And that has been it. Very so you understand it has effects and all that. But they go say Mogu no. Now if we say Mogu go back, say because of just like where they use festival today. So everything that you see today have is have reason. The people that came before us, as I said, to Naija, I don't know where it come from. They are not stupid. My home people, my home people are some of the most wisest, smartest, industrial people the planet Earth has ever seen. Evidence is there. This one no be me just dey talk. These things, those achievements that have been recorded, there is a way of life that bred them to be. There is a science behind them. There is a knowledge that people like me want to, appointed to. Maybe go help us. But I dey talk am. The day where they go give us state sovereignty, may Edo State get their own state. May we fit dey constitute our own government. We are taking back the power back to Oba Palace. We give Oba the governing power. Osadebe Avenue, the current office, the current government power, that place should be a factory of where people would put their knowledge, turn out to practical. It should be like a warehouse. It should be like a lab. We want the best engineers to be there to be working engineering department. Maybe that's what I want. That's what I would project. Let the leadership of the state come from Oba Palace. Let every other person that want to serve, that want to be governor, go and put your brain, put it, uh, assemble people, tell them what to do. The money will come out and let's go. That is the system we want to practice. So to Nigeria again, everybody gets past. I don't know about you. So our past is what going back to. You don't if you don't want to go back to your past, that's fine. Okay? But to say that the countries today as we have it, none of them is relishing their past, says everything I want to know about anybody. Just say everything I needed to know. To say there are no houses, there are not 1%, 2%, something about the Chinese past in their present this thing, then uh, I cannot reason with that kind of person. To say the everybody. So my brother, it's about so yeah, so back to George Orwell, 1984 is a book I would recommend. It's exactly what we are living in today. Control perspective, control information, control everything, everybody where they do. Mumu. That's why they bubble us with all nonsense. Nonsense. You go, you tune out our media, you will never hear something that actually has to do with the people being discourse. Information warfare. So disinformation. When people go they spread false information that there's nothing good about our past. They go they spread information saying no country don't ever go revisit their past. So the danger of the world we live today when people they spreading misinformation like that just because now where they no reach. That's not something we should be encouraging. Oh, I think I'm sober. I need to go smoke. Okay, hungry to say. Let's go to Rivers. Oh, Obi go get ticket. So, those men know they play. Oh, those men know they play. They all run her down. Abu Rezin forgive them. That's the most that's the most cynic statement ever, man. I got a clown. I forgive Obi. Ah, God. These people, I don't like them. How we get 6 million? Strong man. You say you forgive her. Who be you? That man, they act on better script written by the Jagaban Enterprise. Abure is on point. Guy. We will learn. Una no wan go back to the past, abi? Una go learn. Una need to go back, go learn the past. The Tinubu, they are playing the script of the past. They've been here before. Ah, they go run now. Make dem go outside. One more they call Aminu Kanu. Eh? As good as that man is, even to the people, they run am out of power. Ah, so I don't know, man. Naija, go and study. Go study 2023 again. They no go change, oh. Na the same game they go run, oh. You no like to dey go to the past. They go run the same game. A blast from the past, they call am. They ain't fucking around. Say, I forgive you. Mad people everywhere. Mad people everywhere. Hey, Obienwo, Obienwo. Abeg oh, make I give my boy ticket oh. If not, people go frustrate and they no go fit do anything. Ah, wait, na pass that, na another person. Na two Naija friend. All of them dey reason the same way. Dem tell Pastor say Zik na sell out. He sell to Igbo people. He no see that one. Na Fulani be him problem. Ah, God, who do us like this? Who do us like this? Hey, that time don reach. The campaign don dey take shape. The campaign don dey take shape. Yeah, na wicked dem. I say wicked dem. PDP go dey find how dem go take. They are confused. Apart outside the obedience, I think the PDP members, the PDP are the most confused, are the most confused group of people in the country now. They no know. They no know whether na PDP go win their state o. Abi na APC o. Abi na shey na PPP abi wetin. Ah, man, this old men. I swear we go miss them. We go miss those old men when they finally leave us. When they finally leave us. We will leave them. We will have story to tell our grandchildren. That time na the Naija man go dey power. We go say, come on, leave all this Naija. I say Naija man. Na the two Naija go dey power. Leave all the two Naija. Oh. They know where they learn from. They learn from Obi and Jagaban. Oh man, I look at the incoming election. Ah, the kind laugh I go laugh. We go soon enter the season of laughter. Then I go do Dr. Damage style sef. Me say I go dey do satire. But na people we all dey laugh. Obedient all of a sudden. When Obi now everybody dey go bed, dey go thief. They go come shout for internet o. They go come go when they wan sleep in the night come dey come. Shey this guy go get ticket? Shey this guy go? They will wake up the next morning again. They have to continue where they stop. Na be Naija so. Naija man. I say Naija man. I don't know why they call Naija man. Na be two Naija. Two Naija fit and say he go wan continue with that energy wey he start with. Nah. No be here. We don see this game before. So 2023, I will position myself. and I'll be my now comedian. I'll be comedian, political comedian. I think that's a niche, and in general, that I've not been pursued. I guess. Ah, man, those old men. God, man, these old men, man. They just there's something to learn. Talking about Jagaban. Jagaban should be studied. People don't understand. Jagaban should be studied. Because this man is going to be in our life for another uh, 20, 30 years. He's going to be in our life. We will feel up. But Buhari take us go back. Tunaja no won't go back. Buhari took us back 30 years. But I guarantee you guys, Tinubu will fast forward us. Tinubu don't kickstart the future. Oh, I saw one interview of Adeola. I won't cry. I shake my head. He dey interview the Minister of Health, Pete, I wetin dem call am. And again, na wetin make me remember 1984 be that, George Orwell. He dey ask question, you are just talking of Tinubu, like the man dey tell you say come o, we all dey build infrastructure wey go take over the whole healthcare system, wey go enslave everybody that only the rich can afford the healthcare system. The man dey tell you. Of course, she could not see that. She was just busy. Ilé kẹsàn-án yẹn, Bọ́lá Tinubu level. Bọ́lá Tinubu terrorism. The president is a good. Like, what the fuck are you doing about that? Like, and the same thing, people like that, not there too, Naja. That just focus on what they will gain immediately. But come by. That's what they no. Something is going on. Farmers not dey fit go farm again. Nobody dey add the implication. Hey God. Ah, people they see yam now, they say they don't pay afford am. E go come, people go forget say yam was one food. Say na food wey dem dey chop before. Now only when you go visit your friend or your uncle or you visit government functionary, you see that they share yam dey chop. You go say, come on, we used to eat this. Na so your grandma go be. We used to. Even dey buy bag of rice. If they buy bag of rice for America. There's a reason why they put am small. Now so they're going to do am. Very soon, that bag of rice you don't go see am again. You will not see bag of rice. My only big me house you will see bag of rice. Again, I am telling you your future because I don't look the past. Oh, to Nigeria when they look the past. I've seen the past. You look the past. You want to look German past. Germany. Before the First World War, German mark was like 4.6 to a dollar. This is precisely 1910, 98, 1912, 1908, 1912. German mark was about 4.6 to a dollar. Fast forward to after the war, few years later, the war was like what 1914. So between that 1915, 1960, you know how much? 4 trillion. 4 trillion German mark to a dollar. When I get 1,000 to a dollar, when I dey shout. You think that is the worst? Una no like to dey go visit the bar so that una go learn. So na just say make una no go back. Ah, I dey laugh because that's all I can do for now. I'm laughing because that's all I can do. Wake up, come sit down by the lake, absorb the sun, which is my God, drink my coffee, smoke my go. I'm good. I'm not. I smoke go now, go chop again, and see what the nature get for the rest of the day. That's it. I don't get problem because that's how my people used to live. They have time to think. Because now they only think again. You pay to think now. People want think now. They go say na yoga. They will go pay for yoga. People want think. They will go on vacation. That's the only way they can think. But if you look to the past, thinking is part of existence. It's part of everyday activities, right? You go farm, you go walk, you come back, play with your family, you sit down, take story, you read. That's how I do it. But you'll be broke, oh. Money no day like that back in the days. Again, go look back. So Naija say make we dey born. It's an idea that he took from the past, oh, but there's no no go back. But he recommend we should catch up with the North. You know as they were, that is an ancient practice. You look back before you see say okay that thing works, it's working. No, you know, be reason like that. You know, be reason like that. You don't have to go to the past. So now that going back to the past is I don't know who the past way in the past to. Maybe now the past way Obasanjo sell in village to Bakassi people now in the he's fear, he's scared. I got you. I understand. But some of us, there's a part that is still being studied. There's a part that is still being studied. A part of us that is being studied. Anyway, anytime I hear foreigner talking about things fall apart, I know we had a past that we can take from. Again, the airwave is clouded, but misinformation, disinformation, propagandas, all they don't even know say that they work for that is the agenda that's how they want me who reason. Don't want to go to the past. Isn't that what the oppressors want? Because the past no favor them. Oh. The past no favor them. The past na for the people. The past is not for few people. Yeah, you can say there are few people, but Tunanja we don't understand the meaning of communism. It's getting it twisted. Communism as part of the Chinese governing system for as long as history teaches us. But he only choose the monarchical aspect. He don't forget say e get time wey we no get monarchy. He don't forget say some people the south is no get monarchy and they were doing well. That is the past that was emulating. But no, Tunanja cannot comprehend that. Going back again, this is an attribute of what Big Brother. That's what they want you to hear. They paint the picture they want you to follow. They paint the picture they want you to see, and they want you to follow. Don't forget that some people are rebel. Some people are agbero. Their way of seeing things. They know they agree conform. The visit that they look you like mumu, but they do different things because they have they have so many experience, so many things to match it with. One of the benefit of books is you go compare them, compare people thinking, people history, people narrative, people story. This guy talk about Nigeria this. This is the point he's coming from. What is that guy saying? What is that person says? Then you come to your conclusion. You got close shop, oh, I'll come back later.